Welcome, Taurus, to your October 2021 reading. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If this is the first time you've tuned in, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comments below, and I will love to get back to you on that one. Now, I have to start out by saying happy Halloween for all of you people around the world that follow Halloween. I feel like it's going to be a good one this year, hopefully. Now, this is a general reading, Taurus, so take what resonates for you and let the rest go. Now, we start out your reading with the Five of Swords. Now, this is an interesting card. It's probably a card that some people might see as a little bit challenging because, it is swords, and swords are some of the more challenging cards in the deck. But the Five of Swords really is saying, I feel like this is a lot of energy from the past, just to start out with, that's coming through into October. And it's talking about things happening for a reason. And it could be that perhaps in the past you have made a choice that wasn't the best or the right choice. And what happens when we sometimes make choices that aren't for the best good for us is we learn from them to make sure that we aren't going to do the same thing in similar situations in the future. So I feel like the five shows up sometimes to give us a heads up that perhaps we may be going in a direction that isn't going to actually make you happy in the end. So it just kind of asks you to really consider the choices that you have made in the past. Consider some choices that you might be around you in the future, or around coming through for you in October, and make a course correction now. Try and look ahead into the future to make sure that what we choose now, what are the ramifications of those choices going to be? Now, as I said, this is a general reading, Taurus. So this card can also talk about the fact that there could be people around you who may have different motives than what you do. Now, I'm seeing an Aries showing up here very clearly. You've got the King of Batons or the King of Wands in a traditional deck. This is the Tarot of the Witches deck, by the way. And you've also got the Emperor, which rules Aries as well. So for some of you, there could be a significant Aries in your life, or a fire sign of some sort. That's Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. That could potentially be this person that is that is, crikey, it's Mercury retrograde and I've been getting tongue-tied. That this could be that person that is being talked about in this card. But again, this is a general reading, Taurus, so take what resonates. But there could be a person that is one of those people that seem to be doing things that may or may not be questionable. They just aren't in line with the way you think or the way you do things. And the way we can get over this situation is just by creating some really good communication. And by doing that, it sort of creates an environment where everyone's integrity can be confirmed. You can make sure that they're being honest in their actions, and they're not saying one thing but in their mind they're thinking another. This can kind of have that energy of someone stabbing you in the back or working against you. But yeah, I hate to start off the reading with those kind of negative things, but hey, don't shoot the messenger. This is just what's coming through, and you will know what resonates for you. Now, also, this flows into the world, and the world is a successful conclusion to a particular stage in your life. So I feel like, as I said, this can be energy, this energy of not having made the right choice regarding some things in your life. I feel like for some, this is saying that that part of your life is over, and you can, and you are glad that it is over. You know, it's been successful. You've successfully dealt with all of that situation. You've so successfully dealt with someone trying to stab you in the back, and not working for your greatest good or in line with the way you feel and think. But this is saying that now you can close off that part of your life. This is the end of an era, and you are now moving forward successfully. I mean, that is a major that's a major message of this particular card. This is a card of success. No matter what you are doing or what you have done, you not only have completed a stage of your life successfully, but you are now going to be going forward wonderfully as well. Now, I feel like for some of you, I'm sure, Taurus, I don't know if I've been saying this to you quite a bit, but have you got mental worries and stresses that are keeping you up at night? Because I feel like there could be some worries and stresses that are coming through for you, some sleepless nights. This could be to do with this fire sign, this Leo, this Aries, this Sag, or this King of Wands. This could be a boss that is creating some nightmares or some worries for you. But I feel like also some of you might be worried about this ending, this conclusion that is happening in your life, but there's nothing here to be worried about. Now, the world, just to jump back to the world, this can also be a card of enlightenment. You are getting some new clarity on where you want to go next. And this can also be creating some worries and some concerns for you as well, Taurus, because it's new. I mean, Taurians, I love you to bits. The Taurians in my life, I adore. You do like your comfort zones, and changing a situation can create worry and stress, even though it is going to be for your best good. So this can also be to do with this change that you are going through, this end of an era and this beginning of a new cycle could be bringing through some worries and concerns. Now, you've also got the Six of Cups. I love this card. This is a card of nostalgia, of thinking back to the past, to kind of like those thinking back to the good old days kind of energy. And this does talk about someone from the past returning as well. And this might be creating a bit of concern or a bit of worry for you too. But this could be this fire sign. But this is also, this talks about your kids as well. If you've got children, particularly if, you know, if you're a mum, I mean, mum or dad, this does, you know, we sometimes worry about our kids. So there could be some worry there for you about your kids or something that's going on in their lives. But this really is an energy of the past, but the past that's got a significant influence over the present. And you know, this does tell you to honor the past and be grateful for the beautiful memories that you've had, and also for the challenging times that you've had as well, because those all of your past, the good and the bad, make up who you are today. And so you have to be really thankful for all aspects of the past. But because this card is very watery energy, this could be someone that's coming back into your life that you perhaps had a relationship with, or this could be someone who was a friend and is now going to be coming back into your life as someone a little bit more intimate. You might, you know, become involved in a deeper relationship here. The Six of Cups is such a multi-layered, has so many meanings. So Taurus, you take what resonates here for you. But this also is saying, when you review the past, how are you looking at it? Are you making this more dramatic than it was? Are you actually making it more lovely than what it was? Well, so like I feel like this Nine of Swords can be related to this Six of Cups in a way. Is it creating some worries, some concerns for you? This kind of touching back to the past here. Now, for some, also, because this is to do with children, this could also be an indication of a pregnancy, or certainly thoughts about children or having children. And, you know, this can even be just a message to remember to act like a child again. Have fun. You know, is the world and your life so stressful that you don't have that joy in your life anymore that you did when you were a kid? So this actually is asking you to remember the good times in your past and try to relive a lot of them. Be more childlike and let that innocence come back into your heart, because it, you know, the life can make you so serious and can strip you of that kind of joy. So remember to be like a child again, Taurus. And also this can just be talking about receiving and exchanging beautiful gifts as well. So that is lovely. Who doesn't like to get gifts? But yeah, as I said, a very multi-layered card there. So this is a general reading. I'm just trying to give you all of the options there for the meaning of this card. Now, you have got the Knight of Wands. Now, this is, all knights talk about the movement of energy and just movement in our lives in general. And the Knight of Wands is a very fiery, fast-moving energy. And it really does talk about a situation that's coming into your life that is going to require you to move quite quickly. Now, this isn't, I'm not necessarily talking about a challenging situation. It could be something absolutely wonderful, but it's asking you to consider things quickly. So this could essentially, you might get 2 job offers. You might have two directions that you could be going in, and you need to make a choice quite quickly or the opportunity will go. So this is the kind of energy that is showing up in the Knight of Wands. Now, you don't want to make a rash decision, but I feel like you're going to have to come to a conclusion quite quickly. And it's really important. You know, it's important to think things through, but because this is a wand, this is a fire energy, this is about passion and creativity, I feel like your feelings are going to probably tell you more about how to proceed than anything else. So listen to your gut feelings here. Try to consider all the options in great detail. This is right beneath that Five of Swords, which can talk about making a decision that isn't right for us in the long run. So use that energy, that fast kind of energy, use your intuition, make the decision, and once you have, you are going to be off. It is fast moving energy here, Taurus. So just I feel like, and I feel like this could also be collective energy for so many signs. I mean, these particular cards didn't come out exactly for other signs, but there are similar messages where a lot of people are required to make some decisions in October. A lot of people are being faced with this option of having to choose and having to think quickly on our feet. So here there is that message of, just for you, Taurus, just be careful which way to choose. Think through your options carefully. Listen to your gut. You are so intuitive, Taurus, so use that intuition to guide you. Now, you've got the Three of Wands, and I really love this card because it's saying that you've put in so much hard work into your career, into what you are passionate about, and there is a little bit of patience required when the Three of Wands does show up, because it's telling you you've done the work, now you just need to wait. Your ships are coming in. Normally in a traditional deck, you will see the ship on the horizon. It's there. It's almost there. It's on its way into dock to you. So this is what that Three of Wands does talk about. It's time to kind of pause and reflect. And this could even be after you've made this decision. You've done so much and you have so many successes to date, and this should be really encouraging and uplifting for you, Taurus. Don't allow this to stress and worry you. That Nine of Swords there, I'm sure I've seen this in your readings before, but your ships will come in is the message of the Three of Wands. And because you know that things are going to work out just as you had planned, all of that effort and energy are going to work out, you can start planning for that next phase now. And, ask yourself, what can I create now? I've done the hard work. How can I expand on all of that energy and all of that work that I've put in? These are the kind of things. Really stand out on the horizon and look at that ship in the distance and cast your eyes out on the horizon and dream even bigger dreams, Taurus, because the world is your oyster. It's beautiful. And it's interesting that it's right beneath the World card. And, that talks about successfully completing a certain stage in your life. And now you're on a new journey and you can move forward. Now, the two kings, or the king and the emperor, both Aries energy. Now, the King of Wands, I talk about star signs, but I'm not an astrologer. So really, when I see one of these court cards show up, it's more about the character of the person that the cards are really describing. So this is a leader. The King of Wands is a leader. They're very charismatic. They're very charming. They're an inspirational speaker. They motivate people. They motivate people to do amazing things, and you know, more often than not, they're a leader in their chosen field, or they're the boss of a company. You know, they could be your boss. Now, you know, this is also someone who is an amazing father. They're really well loved in their community, and you know, they love their family, and they do crave a little bit of attention. Most fire signs do like that little bit of attention. So it's always best to give the King of Wands a bit of attention so things do go smoothly. You know, if you try to upstage them, they will usually leave you standing there on your own. But this person loves to teach as well, and they love to learn new things, and they're quite inwardly focused a lot of the time, which is a nice way of saying they can be a little bit me, it's all about me, and that kind of energy. But they have this ability to create energy that is quite enlightening for those around them, and they've got quite a positive outlook as well. So I feel like this is either someone that's going to be showing up in your life, or that you already know in your life, that's going to be quite significant in October, or you are going to be taking on a lot of these characteristics yourself. So when this comes into your reading, when the King comes into your reading, it's time to take charge. Be the boss, be the leader. Show your incredible leadership skills. You know, a lot of people are going to benefit from your vision and from your ability to get the job done and to focus. And so I feel like you are going to be, you could potentially be taking on a lot of this energy. And, you know, again, it's right beneath that Nine of Swords. So there could be a little bit of worry, a little bit of stress regarding this. Or if this is a person, this person could be creating a bit of stress or worry for you. But it's time to really focus on issues that matter to you, Taurus, when this card comes up, and dismiss all of the distractions. You know, just concentrate on the important stuff. And also, this can talk about friendly people just showing up to help you. So take the assistance. Don't be proud. Accept it, and you know, it's going to be a great benefit to you. Now, the Emperor also, in a sense, you know, because it rules Aries, does have a lot of the same characteristics of that the King of Wands. But what the Emperor talks about is if you are planning on launching a new, and I mean launching in your journey is your Psychic Tarot for the Heart, is your Gateway Oracle card. I'm thinking of my other deck. You know, if you are launching a business or launching a new journey or a new stage in your life, which I think a lot of you may be because you've got the World there, the Emperor does say that using a bit of planning, using a bit of organization, implementing a few rules in how you do things, or essentially putting structure in your plans is really going to help to bring your dreams to life in the way that you really want them to come to life. And this, you know, this can also talk about being the boss, being a person of authority here. So again, a lot of the same qualities in that King and in the Emperor. Now this can reflect a father figure in your life, or your father, and it's also very masculine energy. So regardless of whether you are a male or female, you may be adopting, you know, you may be getting in touch with that masculine side, that power, that strength kind of energy that we associate with the male energy. So, you know, you might be getting in touch with a lot of that kind of stuff as well in October. Now, this could potentially also be someone from the past. You might be thinking about your father, your dad, the influences that he had in your life, because it's just below that Six of Cups. So this could be some memories as well. You are thinking about this, and you are going to be implementing a lot of the stuff that perhaps you learnt from your father or from this particular person that was an influence in your life into your future and into your future plans as well. Now, your final Gateway Oracle card there is Launching Your Journey. I love this card. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's a little tower in the distance there. There's a little ship, I think, on the water, which does represent your ships coming in, seeing as you do have that Three of Wands there. But it is just beautiful energy. And the affirmation for this card is, I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. And the meaning of this card is, inner and outer travel are ahead. Get ready, for you are about to embark on a journey. This could be an inner sojourn, a voyage to distant lands, or even a project or idea that is coming to life. The universe wants you to know where have you always wanted to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is the time to make it happen. Launch yourself forward and explore the world around you. However, before any journey, inner or outer, take time to prepare for the adventure ahead. Know where you are and where you want to go. How will you get there? What steps are necessary in order to take this leap? Have a vision, but also be prepared for the unexpected. Allow the journey to bring as much joy as the destination. I see this so connected with that King of Wands and that Emperor card. Taurus, I feel particularly that Emperor card, which is asking you to have some structure, some ideas, have a plan when you are launching into that next phase of your life, and things are going to work out perfectly. And joy, remember to have fun and joy. Another kind of message that is being mirrored in that Six of Cups as well. So I'll leave it there. I hope that resonated with you. Take me up on my offer of that free mini reading. If you are a new subby, please like, share, subscribe, all of those wonderful things to help grow my channel. Have a great month, Taurus, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.